Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go, Young Wei Koo ready to do the honors. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Play action. Now Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. Now inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready at their own 27. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Out to his left. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he gets his down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
This one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. They go play action now. Jackson. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That's good for a Raven 1st down, 15 yards there. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 10 more there and another 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. To throw is Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Ravens have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized. There he goes, left side. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Going play action. Ritter sliding out of the pocket. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Well, look at this Baltimore defense. They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
This defense has a lot to be proud of coming off of the game they played last week. When you only give up 14 points in a game, not only do you give your team a chance to win, you fully expect to win because you figure your offense is going to score more than that.
Ritter back to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards there for number 15. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Got a man, it's London. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 44. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Now it's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Jackson. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he will have the Ravens first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Now Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 23-yard run. And the Ravens take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened them up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. 21-0 our score after one. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it as we resume action. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some... Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll go again here with Akers. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. They'll run on first down with Akers. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
They'll run for it with Akers. And this winds up a disaster, nowhere near the marker. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but well, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think
did.
you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Bro, 52, here, yellow. Black shot. Steel, black. Fog red. Bad.
Ritter to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Falcons first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action.
Let's go.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
2nd and 10 now. It's Ritter. The throw out to Ross. He's got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
23 yards. First down, Falcons.
Right. Needle blue. Six. Mega.
Ritter on 1st and 10. Short throw caught by Pitts. Look at the big man rumble. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards. Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. And now we get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Blue check.
Ritter going to sneak it. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. And they're going to speed things up here. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive.
560. Yellow, line. Ready.
Robinson will try to pick it up. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
At their own 7-yard line.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Falcons, nothing.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Oh, the Ravens say they have it. They do have it. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They go play action with Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Flowers. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Throw caught by Flowers. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down. To throw again is Jackson. He finds his man complete. That's Flowers. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it is 28-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Escapes the defender. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
On the set.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And the bottom line is it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Blaster, 6. Drill 3. Set.
Ritter with another throw on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. Man open is Robinson. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 42 yards.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit, and that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
Black shot. Steal. Black. Hut, hut.
Sticking with the passing game. Here's Ritter again. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On 2nd down, Ritter steps away. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Right, white. Black ultra. Set, cut.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. Touchdown. Bijan Robinson. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons get a bit closer. So a very important first drive of the third quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. A give running right is Akers. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Off the play fake, here's Jackson fighting, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. You know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. He'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Throwing is Jackson. Flushed out right. The 20. And he is going to have the Ravens first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds here as his guys will have it to start the 4th as time has run out on quarter number 3. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Ready?
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made
and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Ready, ready.
On first down, Ritter.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Van Jefferson, 29 yards. And the Falcons get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker now to add the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. The partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they'll try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
On play action, here's Ritter. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the interception, here's Jackson.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 2nd down, Jackson.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
3rd and 2, here's Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Ravens have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Ready, set.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Red, yellow.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Ritter and the Falcons need an answer, and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack.
Yellow, go. Yellow, zoom. Black shot. Ready?
Back to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And a Falcon first down.
Fight, white. Black ultra. Set.
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Blue stripe. Edo blue. Hey, red. Go red. 6, mega. Green jack. Hut, hut.
Ritter to throw it. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Yellow. Light blue. Set.
3rd and short, Ritter. And that is incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Hey, cross field. Blue, go. Go pink. Smash, red. Set, huh?
4th down, big play. Here's Ritter. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Ritter. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Fog red. White, white, black ultra. Red, cycle. Set, huh?
2nd and 10 now. It's Ritter. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. But after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Edo blue. 6, mega. Green jack. Ready, ready.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 32-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
A gain of 15. First down, Falcons.
Classic, 6. Hut.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. Over the middle, caught by London. And down inside the 15 he goes. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
19 yards. And the Falcon first down.
Red. Blue, yellow. Ready.
1st down. Here's Ritter. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's
been that kind of a day so far throwing the football. It just seems like nothing going right offensively.
Yeah, it's a catch that should have been made, pure and simple. And look, everything else that goes into running a good pass route, throw it all out if you don't catch the ball.
Been that kind of game throwing the football so far. Nothing going right offensively. To the air again, it's Ritter. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Here is 3rd and 5.
10 cycles. Red cycle. Blue striker. Needle blue. 6 mega green jack. Red yellow. Light blue. Ready?
Ritter back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Drill green. Smack red. Ready?
Going for it on 4th down. It's Ritter. That's caught left side. The tight end Pitts. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. 2nd and 10. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson now. Looking deep here for Flowers. And he's got it inside the 10. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Here's Jackson to throw. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Now Tucker to add the PAT. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10, and he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was a game where they were off and running in the 1st quarter.